And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here with Midwest Ag. It's a beautiful day to get some grass cut and bale some hay. That being said, guys, hey, let's get after it. And good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm just now coming back from the dealership with my most recent purchase, which happened to be influenced by the wife. She was kind of getting annoyed at how bad the lawn or how bad the yard's gotten. So I decided to go down to the dealership and pick up this Husqvarna lawnmower. Hopefully she'll be a little bit happier with me. See what happens. But you know how women can be. They're not happy with something, they'll sure chew your ear off. So if you got your girlfriend watching this or your wife or something, just tell her that you'll buy her a wedding ring or something. I don't know. But we're gonna work on getting this all tested out. See if I know how to run it. But it's gonna be my first time ever using this. Never had the problem of mowing the lawn before because I never had a yard until just recently. But if you guys do feel like showing some support the channel, be sure to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Midwest Ag for more. And today's news, or what I've been told recently, is that apparently one of my flyers got in the hand of an equestrian person, and they found out that my hay was, I guess, better or better quality than what other people around here have. And I guess I have this massive order that I have to be filling, and they ordered 25 hay bales, and I think they wanted about 40 alfalfa bales, which, I mean, it's a good thing. I guess I waited to get the alfalfa out because now I can have, I guess, enough to support them on whatever they needed. I don't think I'm gonna mow the whole lawn though. I'm just gonna mow enough to where it won't get me in trouble, where she'll at least notice that I at least tried. Because if I was gonna mow this whole thing, I'd be out here all day, and I don't have time for that. That's just wasting too much time, and I don't have that much time. I'll just get the side over here by the garage, and then like the portion up here in front of the house, and then obviously behind the house. Everything else, I mean, she doesn't ever come out there anyway. She don't come down to the farm or down by the building site anyway. So I'm just gonna leave all that. I can always grab that with the hay bind if I ever wanted to. If I ever needed more grass or anything like that. I guess I never did notice exactly how bad it was getting too. Like I'm looking at it here and it's over the deck, probably like foot long grass, which is pretty insane. So I guess I'm gonna have a lot of grass to bag up here. Hopefully it all fits in here. I don't know exactly how much I can fit in there, but I made almost one whole pass around the whole house, so I think we're doing pretty good. But there we go. We made one whole pass. Got that little patch cleaned up there. Got around by the garage there a little bit, except for where that water fountain or that water spigot is. Probably won't be able to get in there unless I had like a weed whacker or something. But I'm gonna catch you guys when I get done with the whole yard. All right. Well, I think that pretty much about gets the yard done. By the time the wife gets off from work, we'll come back to a very nice yard. Now I could start actually parking something that I own inside the garage instead of having this nice garage and not even pulling my pickup in there. But I'm no professional landscaper at all, but I think this turned out, you know, decent, I guess. uh, Not the best yard, probably. Good thing I don't live in town, otherwise I'd have a lot of neighbors saying that my yard looks like crap. But so what I ended up doing is I just dumped all the grass clippings over there in that field. Maybe I'll get an extra like half a bale out of it or something. I don't know. But we're gonna get this trailer parked up, get it out of the way, and I'm going to get a hold of some people, see if I get someone out to help me. Not sure yet, but if I got all these bales I gotta get done, I'm gonna really, really need the help. Right now we're going to pull the old MacDon swather in here, get a little bit of maintenance done, grease up the front end again. And I think Jake is gonna come out and help me later on. Or actually here in a little bit is probably what he's gonna be doing. But we're going to get this thing all maintenanced up so that way he's able to go ahead of me. He's going to start cutting in front of me, and then I'm just going to start windrowing right behind him so that way we can get all this done. Because normally I'm able to do it all by myself, but this has turned out to be a pretty big thing, so I got to get all this done as soon as I possibly can. So we're going to get into this, and I'll catch you guys when we start working. All right, now that I got all that out of the way, I got Jake out there doing great things out in the field. He's going ahead and get some work done in front of me. He's getting headlands done out of the way. I am going to see what I can do to get rid of that 4840. I'm going to use almost the same process as I did last time to get it out of here. I'm just going to push it on the back end, and hopefully I can get it up there on the trailer. I think right there is pretty good. I know it's a little off center, but I mean, it's just enough to get it on here. Get it all strapped up here real quick, and I'm going to run it down to the dealership, see if they might possibly put a new motor in it. See what they tell me. what prices are going to be like, and depending on how bad the damage is. If not, I'll see what I can get in for trade value on it. But maybe by the time I get back, Jake might be a little bit further along. Might be able to start windrowing when he gets there. But hopefully they cut me a good deal down at the dealership. I've been a pretty good customer with them since I've been here, and they haven't done anything too much to screw me over on prices. So we'll see what they have to say. All right, so I just got back, heading down the road right now, and they gave me two options. They were telling me that either A, I'd spend the $4,500 to get a reef manned motor put into it, or my option B would be cut my losses and possibly get about $2,000 to $2,500 selling it just as is. They said they'd probably be able to like flip it, turn around, sell it, and probably make a little bit of a profit off of it. But that's 100% up to me. So I got a lot of thinking to do on that. But in the meantime, I think Jake's made it pretty far. So we're gonna get the 7R hooked up to the rake here real quick, and we're gonna start following up behind him until I catch him, obviously. Well, hopefully he stays a little bit ahead of me. And we're going along here. I don't know what Jake was doing here, but we're just gonna pick it up anyway. It's all grass, but we'll just mix it up a little bit. I'll make sure that one bale that we get out for right there, probably one of the first ones, doesn't end up with a bunch of them, with the rest of them anyway. And because nobody else had anything brighter ideas, anything else to say, I decided to leave the duals here on the 7R. So we're just going to keep rocking it until we find an issue with it. But for right now, I'm going to get raking. Jake's going to keep going, plugging things out. And I'll catch you guys when I get finished. All right, so we got Jake over there doing the other field now. We are currently over here. Finally got everything all swapped up, raked up. Everything's all looking good. Just going to hit this first spot with this first bale. Because I know this first bale is going to be bad. Might just end up being the first two, because I just dropped one off. But we get these two bales out of the way, because I know we kind of got some of the grass over here mixed with the alfalfa, so that's not going to be good for business. But we're going to keep on chugging along. Figured, since I don't say much about like financial things going too far on the farm, because I kind of like to keep it a little bit simple. But our current standpoint with the 4640, like I said earlier, we either pay $4,500 for a remanned engine, or we kind of just sell it as it is for $2,500. I really kind of know what y'all think, because I mean, I think $4,500 wouldn't be that bad to get it, built or rebuilt, fixed up. Have another tractor just sitting around the farm is just kind of like an incidental issue kind of thing going on, or maybe just cut my losses and just kind of trade it off. I really don't have a use for it anymore now that I have this. Because, I mean, this thing really is saving time. But, I mean, I could always have, like, another tractor sitting around, something for doing the raking. This could do the baling or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? But kind of just explore the options on it a little bit. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty good financially out here. I mean, we've become pretty self-sufficient. Last load of bales that we ended up selling did go. We got, like, $40,000 out of it. Well, it wasn't one load, but sold quite a few loads of bales, and we got about $40,000 out of it. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good. I think in probably by maybe about this time next year. So it's September right now. So probably about this time next year, we'll probably have this tractor all paid off, and we'll be pretty good. We'll be sitting pretty good. But I do think that if we time it just right, I should be done before dark. Jake should be done over there probably about the same time I get done. I mean, I was able to catch him a couple times when I was raking. So I had to wait for him, so it was no big deal. I mean, I wasn't in a hurry to get everything done. I mean, we have about a week to get this contract filled, so it's no problem. We're just gonna keep on chugging along here. But for right now, my main problem is just figuring out what I want to do with that 4640, and then whether or not eventually maybe I want a new baler. But we'll see what happens with that. Right now, the MacDon, I mean, that's, other than this tractor, is the newest thing here on the farm. It does pretty good. I do wish that the cutter on it, or the swather on it, was a little bit bigger, but I mean, get what you get. It's no big issues. I also do need to start saving up, because I guess the wife, she wants a new car. She said using the old Toyota Corolla isn't exactly the greatest thing ever. She said she wants something a little bit better, something more reliable, because she's been having to stop into the body shop or the auto shop about every 2 weeks. So everything's just running into like financial stuff, but that's just kind of how she goes. I also did buy that brand new lawnmower too, so I guess she shouldn't be complaining too much. I mean, she'll probably be happy that we at least got the yard mowed. But she'll probably find some way to complain that I didn't mow the whole yard and only mowed the part in front of the house. And she'll probably say something along the lines of how I didn't get everything down by the shop and everything back down in the trees. And I'll probably end up telling her that she never goes down there, so what's the problem with it? I don't have a big deal with it. But if it comes down to it, I'll probably mow it with the MacDon. Maybe get some bales out of it, some grass bales. But with that being said, I really hope that we can kind of fill this contract up. I have no doubt in my mind, just based off the bales that we got the last time, that we should be able to fill it. But with that being said, I'm going to cut into some aerial drone footage brought to you by yours truly. And I'll see you guys when I get done. Alright, well, this should be the home stretch. This should be the last bale that we end up crapping out here, so I'm going to finish up this little bit. I'll probably get into raking everything up tomorrow with the grass fields. Jake finished up the small one over there in front of the house. That one's all ready to go. That one's ready to get all raked up. And this one should be done soon. I don't know, he started on about 15 minutes ago, so I'm not in no hurry. We're going to go ahead and get this baler put away. I'm going to let Jake know when he's all done that he's good. And you can see where I dumped all the grass clippings from the yard in there. They're just everywhere. All those like little big piles that are just sitting around. I'm going to go ahead and let Jake know that he's good for the day once he gets done. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. If you guys appreciate the content, want to support me, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Midwest Ag for more. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.